The role of intelligence agencies has always been unclear to many people across the globe. While the key role of the agency is to ensure security against internal as well as external threats, there is definitely more detail to it. Role of intelligence agencies is quite diverse. Unlike armed forces and security units, these agencies follow a certain protocol and work in a confidential influence throughout the globe. Here's the list of the top 10 intelligence agencies 2022. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. 10. Foreign Intelligence Service. Foreign Intelligence Service (SVR) holds another spot in our top 10 intelligence agencies list. The Foreign Intelligence Service is the civilian foreign intelligence agency of the Russian Federation. Unlike the Federal Security Service, which mainly deals with internal affairs, the SVR is responsible for gathering intelligence outside the country. The SVR is tasked with running various forms of surveillance, including military and economic espionage. The conducting electronic surveillance in foreign countries, the SVR has also been involved in alleged assassinations abroad and internet disinformation. 9. Central Intelligence Agency (CIA). Central Intelligence Agency, principal foreign intelligence and counterintelligence agency of the U.S. government, formerly created in 1947, the Central Intelligence Agency (CIA) grew out of the World War II Office and Strategic Services. CIA's legacy is one of brave individuals dedicated to freedom, fulfilling our intelligence mission with ingenuity and grit. As the world's premier foreign intelligence agency, the work of CIA is vital to U.S. national security. It collect and analyze foreign intelligence and conduct covert action. U.S. policymakers, including the President of the United States, make policy decisions informed by the information. This agency also handles counterintelligence and cyber warfare. Apart from gathering information, the CIA also runs covert paramilitary operations. Also, agency has been involved in numerous scandals and controversies over the years. 8. Australian Secret Intelligence Service (ASIS). On 13th of May 1952, ASIS was established as a collector of foreign intelligence, primarily in the Asia-Pacific region. Today, ASIS is part of the Foreign Affairs portfolio and is responsible to the Minister for Foreign Affairs. The agency collects and distributes secret foreign intelligence, information which would be otherwise unavailable to Australia. In order to protect Australia and further Australian interests, as a collection agency, ASIS gathers intelligence in response to government priorities only. These could include national defense, international relations, and economic issues. ASIS also contributes to Australia's coordinated national efforts against terrorism, proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, and transnational issues such as people smuggling. ASIS works closely with other members of the national intelligence community to ensure delivery of whole-of-government outcomes, a coordinated approach to intelligence activities, and the appropriate use of the government resources. 7. Secret Intelligence Service (SIS). The Secret Intelligence Service, often known as MI6, collects Britain's foreign intelligence. It provides the government with a global covert capability to promote and defend the national security and economic well-being of the country. SIS is one of the British intelligence agencies, and the chief of the Secret Intelligence Service is directly accountable to the Foreign Secretary. SIS works exclusively in foreign intelligence gathering. The ISA allows it to carry out operations only against persons outside the British island. Some of SIS's actions since the 2000s have attracted significant controversy, such as its alleged complicity in acts of enhanced interrogation techniques and extraordinary rendition. 6. Directorate-General for External Security (DGSE). General Directorate for External Security, subordinate to the Military of the Defense, is responsible for military intelligence as well for strategic information, electronic intelligence, and it is also responsible for the counter-espionage outside the borders of the national territory. The DGSE was formed through the integration of the diverse agencies of French intelligence. From the Second World War, the Free French Forces in 1942 created the Central Bureau of Information and Action (BCRA), which in November 1943 relocated to Algiers as the General Directorate of Special Services. On 6th of November 1944, the intelligence network of the French resistance was integrated by the DGSS, which was redesigned the Directorate of Studies and Research. This merger incorporated a limited number of communist networks, which was not entirely satisfactory in the post-war environment. The DGSE also had a role during the Kosovo War between the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia and the Kosovo Liberation Army. 5. Research and Analysis Wing (RAW). RAW, Research and Analysis Wing, is one of the best and hardworking intelligence agencies that work for India. RAW came into existence in 1968 to specifically deal with foreign intelligence. The function of RAW is to gather foreign intelligence, counter-terrorism, counter-proliferation, advising Indian policymakers, and advancing India's foreign strategic interests. It is also involved in the security of the nuclear program of India. Beginning from 1968, 21st September, the agency is about 53 years old. The headquarters is formed in CGO Complex, New Delhi. This agency is regularly in communication with other well-known agencies like Central Intelligence Agency and Mossad to monitor Pakistan's nuclear program. They also teamed up to disrupt Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. 4. Canadian Security Intelligence Services. The Canadian Security Intelligence Services, pronounced CSIS, is Canada's spy agency. CSIS is not a police agency like the RCMP. Its officers have no power to arrest or detain and do not enforce the criminal code or other laws. CSIS was created in 1984 by the Canadian Security Intelligence Service Act, which gives it the power to investigate, collect, analyze, and retain information and intelligence about activities that are suspected of being a threat to Canada, and to report to and advise the Government of Canada and provide security assessments to departments of government. It collects intelligence information and conducts open and covered secret investigations and operations within Canada and abroad. In carrying out its mandate, CSIS gathers information from many sources, including security intelligence agencies in other countries, federal and provincial governments, the RCMP, and local police, secret informants, and publicly available sources. CSIS also gathers information secretly through surveillance techniques. Some forms of surveillance require CSIS to get a warrant from a judge of Federal Court of Canada, including intercepting communications by wiretapping, eavesdropping, and intercepting mail. CSIS, however, holds a reputation for being too aggressive when it comes to running its activities in the name of national security. 3. Ministry of State Security (MSS). The Ministry of State Security (MSS) or Gyombu is the civilian intelligence, security, and secret police agency of the People's Republic of China, responsible for counterintelligence, foreign intelligence, and political security. Its military counterpart is the Intelligence Bureau of the Joint Staff, described as one of the most secretive intelligence organizations in the world. It is headquartered in Beijing, with subordinate branches at the provincial, city, municipality, and township levels throughout China. The MSS is heavily involved in economic spying, with Chinese telecommunications giant Huawei being a prime suspect in helping the agency gather intelligence from around the world. With over 100,000 intelligence personnel both inside and outside China, the MSS has been able to play its part effectively, especially in regards to national security. 2. Federal Intelligence Service (BND). The headquarters of the Federal Intelligence Service, or the BND headquarters, is the headquarters of the Federal Intelligence Service (BND) of Germany, and is located at the Chaussee-Sastre in the Mitte district in the center of Berlin. It is also known colloquially by the metonym Chassé-Strasse. Established during the early Cold War, the Federal Intelligence Service is the second largest intelligence agency in the Western world, second only to its close partner, the Central Intelligence Agency (CIA) of the United States. The BND today acts as an early warning system to alert the German government to threats to German interests from abroad. It depends heavily on wiretapping and electronic surveillance of international communications. It collects and evaluates information on a variety of areas such as international non-state terrorism, weapons of mass destruction, proliferation and illegal transfer of technology, organized crime, weapons and drug trafficking, money laundering, illegal migration, and information warfare. 1. Inter-Service Intelligence (ISI). Inter-Services Intelligence (ISI) is the pioneer intelligence service of Pakistan. It is responsible for providing, managing, and coordinating military intelligence for the Pakistan Armed Forces. ISI is Pakistan's premier intelligence agency, which gathers, processes, and analyzes global information relevant to national security for the country. It is one of the main agencies of Pakistan's intelligence community and reports directly to its Director-General. The ISI provides intelligence to the Pakistani government primarily, therefore it is called the Inter-Services Intelligence. Since most of the ISI's personnel are seconded from the three branches of the Pakistani military, which include the Army, Navy, and Air Force, despite this, many civilians are recruited by the agency as well. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos. See you next time.